Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? Welcome back. Today we are hitting another milestone, part 20 of our weird, underrated, underrecommended, just horror movies that people are not talking about that could lean a little more psychosexual, a little more disturbing, a little more low budget. This is part 20, like I just mentioned, which means we now have 200 movies in a Letterboxd list, and I don't know how many more times I can triple dog dare you to watch all 200 movies, but I am working on a super special secret project having to do with this series, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, let's get into it today. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Check out all of my links down below if you would like to see any more of me or support the channel any further. The Letterboxd list is also linked down below as always, and I really hope that this list is 10 movies you've never seen or maybe have skipped or never heard of. And a lot of the movies in this list specifically are from 2023, 24, and 25. So let's begin at the back with number 10 and Brotherhood of Satan from 1971. A family is trapped in a desert town by a cult of senior citizens who recruit the town's children to worship Satan, literally my worst fear. Up next, number 9, Grave Torture from 2024. When a violent act kills her parents, Sita vows to debunk the idea of supernatural torment after death, a fixation that leads her on a dark quest. Okay, up next at number 8, you know we don't yuck anyone's yum around here, but I have seen this film, and you know what? There could have been something else. This is Succubus from 2024. A new father struggling with fatigue, emotional insecurities, and a failing marriage joins a dating app only to swipe on what may be an inhuman presence. This has so many awkward scenes of this guy like trying to jerk off in front of his baby. It's so weird, but other than that, I guess there's an audience for this. It just wasn't me. But let me put you on a film that I absolutely loved and would watch 100 times over, Bloody Axe Wound from 2024. A twisted family business sees its new heir, a teen girl eager to take over the family business, aka a snuff film enterprise, but she struggles with finishing her targets. This one is so LGBT friendly. This one stars Jeffrey Dean Morgan in part. It's so good. But at number 6, a George A. Romero underrated classic with Martin from 1977. Martin, who believes himself to be a vampire, goes to live with his elderly and hostile cousin in a small Pennsylvania town where he tries to redeem his blood-craving urges. Alright, halfway done here. At number 5, we have Lighthouse from 1999. Not to be confused with The Lighthouse. Members of a sunken prison ship take refuge at an old lighthouse, unaware one of their most notorious criminals has taken shelter there as well. At number 4, let's talk about You Are Not Me from 2023. This one is a case of a doppelganger story. Atiana returns home for Christmas after 3 years away to find her parents have replaced her with an unknown woman who is being treated like their daughter. Another one of my worst fears. I'm an only child. I do not want my parents loving someone more than me. Alright, last 3 here, starting with The Sweet House of Horrors from 1989. Now this is a made-for-TV movie by Lucio Fulci. A murdered couple return from beyond to care for their 2 young children as well as seek revenge against their killer, accept their children's step-parents, and try to prevent their house from being sold. Next up is the most recent release on this list, Bloat, from 2025. A mother and two sons are vacationing in Japan when the younger son nearly drowns in a lake. Soon after the accident, the parents believe something is wrong with the boy. And to my knowledge, this one, I have not seen it yet, but it looks like it's primarily shot on screens or has that kind of element in the film. So I don't know if this will end up on my skips or my misses of the year entirely. And finally, at number 1, this one stars Bill Moseley, our guy, Night Talkers, from 2024. A late-night radio talk show host is tired of telling stories and interviewing people. He opens the phone lines up and hears the stories straight from the residents of Marshalltown. Now, I am curious, was there something on this list that you've already seen? Was there something you've already heard of? I try to curate these lists specifically for movies that are not being talked about, and I want to shine a light on all kinds of horror. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts down below. If you've made it this far, my next video in this series, I would like to do a part 20.5, if that makes sense, because I would like to do a viewer's choice episode. So let me know in the comments down below the most obscure, weird, disturbing, strange, unheard of, under-recommended, underrated horror movie that you can think of. My next video will be a very super special movie review of Street Trash, and then after that, we're gonna just get weird for the rest of the month. So I'll see you in my next video. Also, keep an eye on my shorts for the month of September. I will be sharing clips of movies that all begin with the letter S. So in saying that, see you soon. Sayonara, Spooky Fam.